Deciding which Pokemon are the cutest in a generation really comes down to if you can push both sides of their cheeks and have them make that pff sound, or if it snaps back refreshingly like those rubber pop toys. And with that being really the only criteria, we found the 10 cutest little creatures in Sword and Shield that rivets the fans and really makes you go, wow! Now that's a cute Pokemon. Well, welcome to the top 10 cutest Pokemon in Pokemon Sword and Shield. Hope you enjoy. Number 10. Nickit. Nothing like a good old-fashioned classic-looking animal to really set the tone for some cuteness. Nickit manages to spring into action as a fierce-looking Pokemon with its shaded eyes and slightly menacing Sly Cooper expression. But when the happiness shoots in, this Pokemon flips between different forms of appeal with its vibrant red self. It even has some nice appearances in the anime. It knows how to spring into action and pop up to recycle, so even I can relate. Nickit is a delightful beginning Pokemon to bring some cheer into the start of both the games and the show. Number 9. Toxel. Toxel does have the more well-rounded appeal of those saddened Pokemon that comes off as needing a hug. It does seem to fall under the same category of cuteness as Sobble with the about to tear up kind of look, but Toxel has that more emo shy look that resiliently listens to the same Blink-182 lyric in its room over and over again. They both manage to bring some appeal to the same type of fans if you just remove the evolutions and treat them as their own. They're a nice scale of being adorable in unique ways, both ending up as two prime moody small Pokemon. I guess even more Pico and Impidimp jump into this type of cuteness with the other two as well, as they're more edgy, flip a switch and accidentally get shocked kind of cute Pokemon. But all of them do manage to bring a nice aura to differentiate from their kind of mean or sad glare but still nice vibe. Number 8. Clobbopus. A pretty surprisingly cute Pokemon for me. Usually aquatic life Pokemon are hard to pull off as having that kind of charm factor, but the little tentacle monster with its tiny boxing gloves packs a real product for this list. You get the little boxer with its fine training regimen to grow up into a stern boxer. It's about as smart as a 3-year-old too, which could be from all the concussions in his training, but might also lead to some goofy moments. And it's just an overall fun Pokemon to see slithering around. Even grows up from the Tantrum Pokemon to the Jujutsu Pokemon, so a nice little look at a story of personal growth. Number 7. Rookie D. Game Freak manages to knock the birds out of the park and have them fly to another tree or like the south, when they realized small round burbs would make cute Pokemon. I mean, Rowlet's in its own category, but the tenacious looking Rookie D manages to extract some vibrant pudginess with a more serious look. It's even the tiny bird Pokemon with sheer confidence to challenge any opponent, so getting to trade one is just a joy. Really looks like a Pokemon you just have to squeeze, and is satisfyingly round to fit perfectly in the palm of your hand. It's another one of those more edgy looking Pokemon that has a serious attire, but looks primed to have a smiling cute side that looks to be rather enjoyable. Number 6. Hatena. You could even throw Hatchram in here too. They're both equally cute with flowing emotions everywhere. Hatena looks like Bubblegum came to life and just took on a personality, and Hatchram's here to chew you out if that personality is too much. With the blue and pink Hubba Bubba flavors mixing together to make these two, it's a Pokemon that warms up the crowds in a more cheerful way. Both are flavored with such high personality and look like the prime radiating early stages growing into their new forms. The little smile on Hatena's shy look does it some real justice as well. Number 5. Wooloo. The real charm to Wooloo comes from the fact of wondering if this specific breed of Pokemon's fur goes back to normal if you hug it, or if it just leaves the imprints of your arms until it's brushed. Just a huge ball of fluff to sprinkle some love onto. Wooloo is a real favorite for a lot of people here, and it might even match the popularity Mareep had. It's like they diffused the cute sheep look from Mareep into Wooloo, and the cute electric type design into Yamper to cover all bases. It's a cheerful looking Pokemon that sparks a lot of joy as one of the first few Pokemon to encounter on your journey. It also matches the region really nicely to make your first few steps into the game on Route 1 rather pleasant, and is an exciting start to wonder what other happy-go-lucky Pokemon are to come. Number 4. Scorbunny. We had to pick only one of the starter Pokemon, and although they're all cute in their own ways, Scorbunny manages to jump into the spotlight as one of the cutest Pokemon to debut. The anime adds a lot to this with Go interacting with the Scorbunny, rejecting it, bringing it to tears, and it making little precious noises. I mean, Sobble and Grookey haven't been represented in the anime yet, and will most likely have their own cute moments as well. But Scorbunny's debut was pretty heartfelt, like a super well, at least it turned out good at the end kind of way. But it did have a lot of really cute animations to eventually win Go Over, so there's that. I mean, look at those rosy cheeks and tiny running footsteps. The sad boy Sobble does however come in close, and marks its territory as a cute Pokemon on its own. And Grookey also manages to be the overall well-rounded and determined one of the trio. But Go Scorbunny really set the bar pretty high for this, as well as Rabbit just being a cute animal breed. I'm guessing if Ash catches a Sobble, it could be a good personality combo of his Totodile, except with crying instead of dancing, and Ash's Chikorita, except with crying instead of... well, Chikorita cried a lot too. And if he catches a Grookey, it'll be the more upbeat, slightly troll Pokemon. But I think any of the three are a good pick for this section, and are all interchangeable, so every one of them is cute in their own way. However, with the anime very recently making Scorbunny a star of the episode, it definitely resonates as a huge contender on appeal for this list to the Sobblers and Grookers. Number 3. Yamper. There's a reason little Yamper was picked to be one of the few Pokemon shown off before the games were out. It was a super hype moment to see it in the demos, and it's the little doggo everyone is primed to pet. With little Pokemon camps and treats to feed it, the corgi electrifies the audience, hurting them to purchases. It's definitely at the top of puppies and Pokemon, and fits moves like Nuzzle to give it some added loving charm. I even like the little neck scarf look they gave it with its stuffed and plump look. Things like having an ability called Ball Fetch also make it more likable, just as a fun name to hold on to. All around, Yamper was made to be a signature cute Pokemon of this generation, and aces the job nicely. Number 2. Phalanx. At first glance, before they run off into their own little soldier-like selves, Phalanx may not seem cute, but once they go off of their own as little balls of joy, they sparkle with a version of charm. They're like Execute if you remove off the eggs part, and actually made them cute. All of Phalanx's round bodily dudes come out with tiny helmets and spikes galore to emphasize their ancient war move known as the Spartan Kick. And while you might think the first one isn't as cute as its 5 Backstreet Boys of Nick, Honeydew, OJ, Calvin, and Breon, once Lear takes off those extra shields that look like bug eyes, it becomes its own little cheerful spirit with glimmering blue eyes of its own, and a little tucked in bottom half to its suit. They all look super happy together and give off the impression that their work together attitude will lead to really funny scenarios and memes. Can't forget the memes. Number 1. Snom. Everything about this screams cute. Just a Pokemon that needs to be preciously pet for its small self, and what is more fitting than having the little snowbug plop up just before the snowy season to have us bask in Christmas together. It was definitely my favorite out of the bugs when I first saw it, and with all the added little fan art to really bolster this Pokemon's adorability up, the little winter hero rests easy as a bundle of joy. It's also one of the most discussed Pokemon in regards to having little memes pop up of it, and I mean just look at it. It's this tiny little curious looking bug that starts with powdered snow and struggle bug as 2 cute type matching tackle equivalent to see it struggle about and challenge other Gen 8 creatures. They really need to make a little shrine or frozen sculpture for Snom because it's the pinnacle of a cute Pokemon, deserving the number 1 spot. Well, thanks for watching. Starting to learn I never change up these outros and I want to put more random Easter eggs in these. But somewhere along the line that will happen and we'll get there. Hope you enjoyed our look at the cutest Pokemon, and we'll be working on some other topics that aren't just exclusively Gen 8 in the coming weeks. Check out any of the videos on the screen, and please make sure to leave a like and subscribe to see more. Thanks for tuning in, and until next time, see you then.